What's the deal? What's the deal? This y'all boy, Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. So, we have the Ultimate Madness 3 predictions going on. I will be giving y'all that. I do know the event start in a couple of hours. But, of course, I'ma still, like, give my input, like on the whole, on the whole card. So I want to start off with New Jersey Twerk versus Casey J. Now, this the thing. New Jersey Twerk could come at with Casey J with a certain angle. And of course we don't know if it's facts, if it's opinion, as far as with the ghost round situations. But when you're doing an angle, it's all about if it hits. It's all about you making it facts as well. I feel like New Jersey Twerk could do that, and I wouldn't be surprised if a person like New Jersey Twerk, bring that up, because he even decided to take a angle route against Jada Nightwing. You get me? So, me personally, if New Jersey Twerk comes with 3 rounds, no type of choking, no type of stumbling, I got New Jersey Twerk winning this battle 2-1, maybe 3-0. But let me go with Casey J as far as what Casey J could do to New Jersey Twerk, of what could sometimes scares me if I have money on a New Jersey Twerk. If Casey J comes at New Jersey Twerk talking about his preparation, talking about him not being prepared for his rounds, Casey J could make it very, very effective, especially if New Jersey Twerk does exactly what Casey J was talking about in her rounds, to the point where if that happens, Casey J could get New Jersey Twerk up out of here. But the thing is, if New Jersey Twerk does exactly what he's supposed to do, and he has all his 3 rounds, and Casey J has all her 3 rounds, I feel like New Jersey Twerk would get this with a 2-1. So I got New Jersey Twerk winning against Casey J. And to be honest, no type of hate towards New Jersey Twerk. I'm not saying I dislike New Jersey Twerk, anything like that. But I just know, I am one of the main ones basically saying, New Jersey Twerk, he doesn't be prepared, with his rounds. He has a problem with the preparation, it seems like. And I was telling everybody that I have Jada Nightwing beating New Jersey Twerk. And when you look at the outcome of it, when you watched it live, it might have seemed a little different, but I still kind of had Jada Nightwing winning. But as weeks, days, months go by, you like, okay, Jada Nightwing got it. And that was New Jersey Twerk. That was his first return back. He couldn't mess that up. But sometimes, you do come back rusty. You know what I mean? But yeah, other than that though, New Jersey Twerk does not want to lose to no Casey J. I'm not knocking Casey J, but at the end of the day, she a woman, she a female. She is arguably undefeated with dudes. New Jersey Twerk don't want to lose against Casey J. So I know New Jersey Twerk is coming with it. I know New Jersey Twerk is gonna come with it. And if New Jersey Twerk get eliminated out of this, out of this tournament, it won't be in the first round. Next one we got Ichigati versus Riggs. Now, I've seen a couple of battles from Riggs. Riggs really stood out to me. I really was fucking with Riggs when he went against Prez Mafia. I liked his rounds against Prez Mafia on Caffeine. I saw the Riggs battle with his recent battle on the John versus Ace Amin event. He did pretty good with that. I saw a little bit of his Cortez battle when he battled Cortez. A lot of people actually had Riggs winning that battle, but I only really seen a little bit of it. So I'm here to say I haven't really seen too much of Riggs. I do want to see more. I haven't seen enough. Now let's go as far as like with Ichigati. Ichigati preparation is like at an all-time high. He preps good, and Ichigati kind of has like that magic weapon of like a Charlie Clips. He's kind of starting to get that now. Even when he's not prepared, he does like his thing as far as like, you know, his freestyles, which is dope. But you don't want to keep counting on certain things like that to the point where you're gonna be on a pause mode for real, and it might drop. It might go up here, and the next thing you know, it might drop. I'm just being real. So me personally, if I had to pick a person, if I had to pick an opponent for this one, I'll definitely pick Ichigati to win this battle 2-1. But this is the thing though with Geechee. I know how talented Geechee is. Geechee is probably about to be creeping into my top 5. If anything, I think he is in my top 5. And you know what I'm saying, he put it down for Cali, you know what I mean? So I'm from out this way, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the West Coast. So he's most definitely in my top 5. But I just feel like, you know, when he battled Mav, I think he had to prepare for Riggs. And after he prepared for Riggs, he has to prepare for Clean. This is gonna be real tough for Geechee. Let's just say if Geechee win this tournament, man, can't nobody turn down Geechee, bro. Geechee, I feel like Geechee's stock will probably even go even higher. Ain't no problem. It will. It'll go even higher. I want to see a Murder Mook, and I want to see a Murder Mook against a Geechee. I want to see a Lux against a Geechee. I want to see a Hollow against a Geechee. I want to see a Patch Stay against a Geechee. I want to see Calico, you know what I'm saying, against a Geechee. So if he get past this, it'll be dope. But boy, you got a lot of writing to do. A lot of writing to do. Because next thing you know, when you have to, I heard what he said, because the fact that I think you got to have a battle on Sunday, and then you also got to prepare to go against your next opponent, if you beat Riggs. But I do know Riggs is not nobody to sleep on, but I do want to see more Riggs. I want to see more Riggs. I do. I want to see more of him. But I definitely got Ichigati with him in the battle 2-1. Next one. We got Yoshi G versus Drugs. I'ma just come out just straight from the jump and just say I got Drugs winning this battle 2-1. Now, I seen a couple of Drugs battles. I seen them against Rum Nitty. I seen Drugs against Show Off. I seen Drugs against Cortez. I seen Drugs against I seen Drugs against a couple of people. I think I said Danny already too. And when Drugs went against Danny, I was basically saying it seems like he's still trying to find his dominance in the URL, not battle rap. Because Drugs been battling for a long time. He been battling for a while. But the fact that he's in URL and he's getting these type of looks, I think he's trying to still like learn, you know what I'm saying, like the process. as far as how he prepared for his rounds, how he say certain things. I heard he's a very, very quick writer as well. You know what I mean? I heard he's definitely a very, 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 very quick writer. So I think he'd be able to take care of Yoshi. Now, this is the thing. Of course, you know what I'm saying, we heard the stuff with like KTJ, we heard the stuff with like Yoshi and stuff too, right? The thing is though, because just like I said with like New Jersey Twerk, I said from the jump that New Jersey Twerk, he might could use a certain angle with KCJ, as long as it's maybe a good angle. And I feel like Drugs could do the same thing to Yoshi. And the thing is, this is like why I actually started talking about Yoshi. We already know as far as like what happened as far as like with like the Ghost Rank thing over. Yeah, we know when some people just sit down and then like we just talk about hip hop and things like that. It'd be that one person up in the corner that'd be like, well, you know, it'd be a lot of people writing for everybody. Okay, well, you know what? It sounds good as far as for you to say it, but nobody is going to understand that it's facts, because nobody is around certain people to know that that's the truth. But see, my whole thing is that I understand when you like doing like your rounds and when you're like trying to prepare for your rounds, and then you're like, you know, like you're telling the people your rounds and then they saying like this and that doesn't sound good and this and that. But for a person to give you bars and then for a person to basically write your rounds, to me, I don't like it. And to me, I don't know how everybody else feel, but my thing is, if you're a rap fan, if you're a battle rap fan, battle rap is basically hip hop. So my whole thing is, battle rap, hip hop, bars, lyricism, it's an art. This is an art. Okay? If I found out that somebody was ghost running for Royce the 5'9", or a Fabulous, a Jadakiss, a Pusha T, I'd be devastated. You know what I mean? There's no way. Maybe because I have too much pride, but I know with me writing, there's no way I'm about to have somebody write for me. There's no way nobody about to give me my bars. I mean, like, give me some bars. There's no way how that works. Okay? And my whole thing is, just because the whole situation with, when, like, you know, QP and Yoshi, just because that whole situation, like, you know, just because that whole situation went down, me personally, I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, if that person is still helping her and things like that. Maybe she got a hold of somebody else, you know what I'm saying? You never know. You know what I mean? So, like, there's no way I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, like, look at it that way. There's no way I'm going to, like, look at it like, oh, well, you know what? She said she could do it by herself. And then, you know, I just go about my business. There's no way. There's no way how I would look at it like that. There's no way. No way, no how, bro. No. You know what I mean? So, me personally, if I'm Drugs, I feel like I need to win this battle. And I'm going to feel like at the end of the day, it's going to be a walk in the park. Will you be fighting with old girl fan base, Yoshi G fan base? Yes, you will be fighting with her fan base, because her fan base seems like it's dang near reaching an all-time high. Especially if she just keep getting notified with certain things, and she just keep rapping and things like that. She's going to keep getting these type of looks. So you got to come dang near worse than dang near from 0 to 100. You know what I'm saying? You got to go from 0 to 1,000 on Yoshi. So I got Drugs winning this battle 2-1, man. 2-1, bro. So we got Cortez versus Official. Now, this could be a very complicated battle for me to get, you know, for me to pick somebody. I'ma tell you this, Official, if we like look at as far as like the minutes and things like that, the bars you have to get out to rap, Official is a puncher, so I don't think she's gonna have this problem. She seems like another person that prepares very, very quickly. I feel like she could get her point across faster than Cortez. But I also feel like, when it comes to Cortez is very dope at rapping. He's dope. But I never really heard Cortez before doing, you know what I'm saying, doing 2 minutes. I never heard Cortez like as far as like when he's there like rapping like 2 minutes. Never. So my thing is, if I was to, like, if I pick Cortez, I'm picking Cortez more of with me basically rooting for him. That's probably why I would pick Cortez. I also feel like Cortez feel like people feel like he's a punching bag. And sometimes you might bark up the wrong tree. Sometimes you might run into a brick wall. And I feel like at this moment, Official dang near rode it, like Official kind of dang near she dang near kind of drove into like a brick wall. That's kind of how I feel to an extent. That's exactly how I feel about that. You know, Cortez lost the easy to block captain. I don't even think I even had Cortez winning a round. You know, he constantly get clowned for certain things, you know what I'm saying, like that he does. And I think with Cortez though, I think with a lot of things with Cortez is, I think he risks a lot of things, you know, with the total slaughter thing, with the sleeping on the couch thing. Then you got Sue Surf trolling you. And then when you did Sue Surf when he lost, the next thing you know, you end up losing. That didn't like look good at all. You know what I'm saying? You dealt with like the Head Ice situation to the point where you damn near like lost against Head Ice twice. You know what I mean? You lost against Head Ice twice. I think he lost to like T-Rex twice. And when certain things like that go down, people just try to stick that on you as long as they could. And it was also a point where people was like, oh, it's Cortez this and that because he, you know, Puerto Rican, Latino or whatever. But the thing is though, and sometimes it could be that. But at the end of the day, you don't see certain people getting clowned for like what they do. You don't see Loso getting clowned. You don't see old girl getting clowned. I forgot that one battle rap female name. You know what I mean? Which, you know what I'm saying? All the dudes be on. I forgot her name. You know what I'm saying? So that don't really happen with all, you know what I'm saying, with all of them. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's how you handle things, and it's sometimes like how you do certain things. I feel like Cortez sometimes could be put up in like the same type of category as like a Swave Sever, sometimes a Math Hoffa, and sometimes like a Head Ice. They swear up and down that sometimes they feel like, sometimes like the young cats feel like they could just easily take these cats out, but then when they run into these type of cats, they end up just putting them in their place. Because at the same time, they know that they're dangerous, but then at the same time, they try not to bring these type of people up. They try to avoid these type of people because they know what these type of people could do. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I got Cortez, you know what I'm saying, winning this battle 2-1. So yeah, so that's just how I feel about that. I feel like it's kind of like the wrong time for a person like Official to run into like a Cortez like at this moment. Cortez is ain't coming for blood. I know Official coming for blood too, but Cortez gonna come for blood. So got that out of the way. So now we got Swave Sever. Speaking of Swave Sever versus Prep. Prep is dope. Prep, rounds for Emerson Kennedy was fire. I actually like prep rounds for Emerson Kennedy better than I like prep going against JC. I'm just being real. I honestly feel like JC won that battle. I feel like JC won that battle 2-1. And if not, JC probably edged every round. That's how I feel about that. Prep is dope. And Prep, he got what it takes to win this tournament as well. He got what it takes. He can freestyle. He could do the fast pace. He could do the slow pace. His pen is unique. But for me to say that I feel like Prep could like win this battle, I mean like win like this whole thing. The fact that you're running into a person like Swave, I don't know, bro. Swave is most definitely the gatekeeper. And if y'all disagree, oh well, that's how I feel. He a gatekeeper to me. And going against a person like Swave, that's a person that could just really like sit you down real quick. I could tell when Swave went against Swamp, I could tell like Swave was kind of like a little ticked off. I think he was and me going back to that, I think Swave was kind of mad that he was actually like on the app. You know what I'm saying? Just like doing Born Legacy on the app and all that too. So Swave was kind of like real nonchalant with that Swamp battle. With that Swamp battle, he looked real like nonchalant, bro. I think he like, I'm about to do this and I'm about to bounce, man. I ain't about to be dealing with this crap. I'm about to do this and I'm up out of here. I think that's what happened, you know what I'm saying, with that. So even like on like towards the face-offs, the way Prep was talking and even like dealing with like the ill will situation, Swave might be having like certain things to say about that. Oh man, bro. Man, boy. Swave is winning this battle, man, for sure. Swave is winning this battle for sure. Swave probably win this battle 3-0. And that's all I really have to say about that. And shouts out to Restore Order too. Restore the podcast. Swave and IP, I see y'all. I be trying to like check out y'all stuff, you know what I'm saying, whenever I get a chance to. So, but yeah, Swave 3-0, man. I'm sorry. Swave 3-0. Especially a mad Swave. Especially a mad Swave. So what I have like next is we got Serious Jones versus Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty versus Serious Jones. Rum Nitty is of course similar to an official. I feel like Rum Nitty could get his point across when he's rapping for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I feel like Serious Jones could do the same thing too. But I really feel like this type of setting right here, these are like very good for the punchers. So I might have I gotta have like Rum Nitty, of course, getting Serious Jones bar for bar. And we already know like the situation that's going on with like Serious Jones and things like that. But to be real with y'all, Rum Nitty is not about to get into details to come at Serious Jones as far as with his situation with RBE and ARP and all that. Rum Nitty is not that type of rapper. And even if Rum Nitty do that, even if he does that, Rum Nitty probably just stay on that subject for about like a good 20 seconds. And then he gonna go back to doing what he do. But whether y'all like it or not, I'm about to give Serious Jones this battle 2-1. A 2-1 edge. Because I feel like Serious Jones have a lot of things to say. I feel like Serious Jones going to do punch for a little while. And then he going to go back to what he do. So I think Serious Jones could win this battle 2-1, man. But the cold part about that, though, it's going to be very complicated for Serious Jones to win this battle dealing with a Rum Nitty fan base, though. And I'm not using no type of excuses for Rum Nitty. I'm not, because Rum Nitty deserves a fan base. His fan base is crazy, bro. I mean, that it is what it is. Even Rum Nitty can't control that. They like Rum Nitty, they like DC, they like JC. They all like probably like top 5 on the app, man. And I think Jada Nightwing is dang near creeping up here. Easy to block, like they crazy on that app. So it kind of even makes them kind of like a little crazy on caffeine, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. So I think I have, but I think I have Serious Jones winning this battle, man. Serious Jones back is against the wall, and I kind of feel like the expectations is kind of too high for Rum Nitty, but I do know a mad Rum Nitty is crazy, and for 100K, a mad Rum Nitty could be crazy. We saw Rum Nitty against Av, we saw Rum Nitty against Twerk. That Rum Nitty could be very scary. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of like rooting for both in this. I kind of am, man. But I don't know, man. That's kind of hard. That's kind of hard, man. I might get back with y'all on that. But the next one we got, who we got next? We have T-Top versus Jack Boy Maine. I'm gonna just come out the game and just say I got Jack Boy Maine. I got Jack Boy Maine winning this battle. Yep. Do I like T-Top better as a battler? Yep. Is T-Top more funnier than Jack Boy Maine? Yep. Is T-Top way more of a better Jack Boy Maine is not even an angler, so it'd be real shocking to see what he do up in this. T-Top, they know almost have every type of style that I like about a battle rapper. Am I the type of dude that like pins? The as far as like the style of writing, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I like the pen. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the pen as well too. You know what I mean? So I like the pen. I like the Luxus, the Verbs, the Chilla Joneses, the Beat Dots. I like that too. But T-Top has that old school feel, that grimy, gritty feel of just really just attacking your opponent, and everything is for you. But the cool part about it, T-Top is not in my top 5. He's not. But he has every style of like what I like with a battle rapper, even similar to like an Ill Will. You know what I mean? But I'ma just play devil's advocate, man, and I'ma just go with Jack Boy Maine, because my whole thing is, I know if I was to like bet me some bread right now, and I should bet some bread, that's what I am gonna do. I knew if I was to bet some bread right now, I know a lot of people gonna have T-Top. Can you imagine how much I would get back if Jack Boy Maine win this battle? I got Jack Boy Maine, man. I got Jack Boy Maine. And then after he wins, yeah, I said it. After he wins, I'ma talk some crap. Believe that. Last battle, Swamp versus Jerry West. I'm just here to like let y'all know I like Swamp better as a battle rapper. Jerry West, it's kind of like a I come and then I leave. I come and then I leave, like a Jerry West. And like what I mean by that is this: it's just he'll give you something, but then he turns it down, and then you don't hear about Jerry West no more. I kind of hate that with Jerry West. Swamp has to start putting more bars in his raps, especially up in this setting. So if I actually have to go with somebody to actually like win this battle, I will go with Jerry West. I think I would say 2-1. I think I'll say Jerry West 2-1. I think Jerry West will win this battle 2-1. because he's more of a fast-paced type puncher, and the fact that people was kind of like giving him like a, well, not negativity, but the fact that people gave like their opinions on the Arsenal battle, they didn't really like him again up in that Arsenal battle. And I feel like if he turned up his punches up a notch, and that the fact that I feel like Jerry West kind of has everything too, I feel like he could beat Swamp. I feel like he could beat Swamp. But I do like Swamp better as a battle rapper. I do. But if you ask me, I think right now, at this moment, I gotta get his battle to Jerry West, man. I do. Because Jerry West is quick. He's quick with his punches. And I never really heard Swamp punch. And Swamp is going to have to do some up in this set. He's going to have to figure it out. And me personally, I can't count on Swamp to basically just all of a sudden just get, you know what I'm saying, get it together like that. I can't count on that. Nope, I can't count on that. I can't do that one. So therefore, man, I think I would have to give this battle, man, to Jerry West, man. But I definitely want Swamp to stay. Swamp is dope. But I got Jerry West winning this battle. And as far as like the face-off was dope. Ichigati stood out to me in the face-off. Serious Jones and Run Nitty, they had a good face-off up in the beginning, and then up in the middle it kind of got a little boring. Then kind of towards the end they kind of start picking it back up as far as just going at each other's throat. Both of them being sarcastic with each other. That's dope. I like how URL had two people sitting down talking they talk, they scoot over, and then they have the other people do what they do, and then whoever beat each other, they go against the next two that's actually sitting against them. That was dope. So as far as the URL prime time, it was URL face off. It was dope. It was dope. The URL face off was dope, man. I like that. Prep, yeah, Prep definitely stood out. Prep was hecka funny, bro. Prep was hecka hilarious with Sway. If he also put some of his jokes up in there too, that'd be dope too. But just as long as he don't stay on that and just do everything else, he'll probably be able to beat a Sway. But it's gonna be real complicated to beat a Sway that's locked in. That's somebody who you don't want to mess with. But yeah. But this y'all boy Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Gone.